Hi everybody, welcome to Jenna's Stitches, or welcome back if you are returning. My name is Jenna, and I figured I'd just show a little update of what I've been working on this week. I believe it's been 1 week since my last video, and I haven't really been working on much this week. I don't feel like I got much done. I do have some finished projects and some progress on the blanket I've been making for my brother, but I've had a really busy week this week, so I don't feel like I got much done. I had to work some extra hours. I had a doctor's appointment Friday, so instead of using PTO, I just worked extra. I went to an event Wednesday night. Me, my husband, and 2 of our friends went to AEW. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it is All Elite Wrestling. Me and my husband are huge fans of AEW, as well as the friends that went with us. And they were in our town on Wednesday night, so we went and watched that. It was my 3rd time going. It was my husband's 2nd. This is the 2nd time AEW's been to Rochester. I've been to both of them so far. The first time my best friend had won tickets to it, and she doesn't watch it at all, so I ended up going with her husband. And then this past time I went with my husband, but I also took her husband with me, and a friend of all of ours went with us as well. And then back in April, me and my husband actually traveled to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is about 4 hours from where I live, and saw it live there too. And they're going to be in Buffalo in September, so we will definitely be going again. So that took pretty much a day of crocheting away. I did work on some stuff at work that day, but I didn't get much done. Doctor's appointment Friday, so I don't really think I worked on anything Friday. If I did, it was Friday night. Yeah, just been a busy week, but I have gotten some stuff done and made some progress on the blanket, like I said. So the first thing I show will be the blanket. Oh, and before I do that, I am wearing a panchetto, as Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches likes to call them. This is actually one of the designs she did for Premiere Week this year. This is made with the Premiere Momenti yarn. I don't remember what the name of the colorway is, but I don't think I have ever worn it since I finished it, so I figured I'd put it on for the video. Did not sew in my ends yet either. So blanket, since we've last seen it, let me get it all situated here. Is where this stitch marker is, right there. So that's where I showed it last time. I believe I did have 2 rows of this section started in the last video, but I hadn't even started the mosaic of it yet. But I did finish that section earlier today, and I started the next section here. So this section right here that I'm working on is a repeat of this tiny section here, and I am halfway done with it. I just finished row 7 out of 14, so I definitely will finish that tonight and hopefully start on the next section. Earlier I made a video, and for some reason I couldn't get it to post, so I deleted it, but in that video I was very confident that I was going to finish this blanket today. Definitely not going to happen. I don't even know if I'm going to start the next section as of right now. I want to, but we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But looking at the bottom half, I already did. Once I finish this section, this is all I have left to do, is repeating this again. I'm really hoping I can get it done by Tuesday. If you watch my last video, I am going into the hospital Wednesday, and I'll be there through Friday. I am having surgery on Wednesday. So my plan and hope is to get it done, at least the mosaic crochet part, by Tuesday night. And that way when I'm back home, all I'll have left to do is the border. I am going to take some crocheting to the hospital with me, but I don't really want to take the full blanket. So I'm hoping I can get that far on it. If I don't, not that big of a deal. It's not like I'm on a time frame or anything with it, but I do want to get it done, and I'm getting close to that time, so I get kind of anxious when I'm towards the end of projects. So I am ready for it to be done. Other than that, the only other thing I've worked on since my last video is some bralettes. And again, if you've watched my last video, you know I have been working on some bralettes and do intend to sell them. I do have an Etsy shop that I will be adding some stuff to soon. And then plan on doing some craft fairs next year. So I do want to have quite a big stock of stuff before next season comes around next summer. So I have 3 more that I haven't shown that I finished, or 4. Looks like I have 4. Go. Sorry, my son is in here. So I do have all of them with me, so I'll just show the ones that I showed last week that I finished as well, just so you can see them again. So that is the first one I worked on, the caged halter. The second one that I showed is the pineapple halter. And then I believe I also showed this one, which is all tangled and my cat is pulling on it, the peekaboo. So I have finished 4 more. I did show the start of this one last video. I believe I only had a little bit of one of the bra cups to show, but I did finish this one. So this is another peekaboo, just in a larger size. This one is a extra large, so it would be a C to a D cup. Ow. And this is in the Peaches and Cream original yarn in Psychedelic. And then the next one I finished was this one, which is the pineapple halter by PassioKnit Kelsie, or PassioKnit Kelsie. I thought it was Passion to Knit, but I just looked up her channel name and it says Passion. No, it says P-A-S-S-I-O, and there's no N there. So P-A-S-S-I-O Knit Kelsie. But I believe it's Passion to Knit Kelsie everywhere else. I could be wrong, but this is the pineapple halter, and this is in Peaches and Cream Stripey in the colorway Quiet Dahlia. And this is a size large, so this would be a large B through C cup. I think this is one of my favorite colorways so far. I just really like the soft pink tones, and I think the pineapple shows up very well with this yarn. So there's that one. And then the next one I worked on, actually finished on the 4th of July. I'm going to sneeze.
I would say it's a number 2. It's really thin, but I didn't like it.
Nope. And this one is a caged halter. The caged halter, I did mention it in my last video, and I pinned it in the description, but it's by Made to Be Jax. So made by, and then the letter B, Jax, J-A-X. And I will link all this down below. But this is another caged halter. This is in the size small, so it would be between an A and a B cup. And this is in Peaches and Cream Stripey as well, in the colorway Beach House. I do really like this one too. I don't know if I really like the transition between colors in this one as much. Usually it doesn't bother me when things aren't color controlled, but it's really noticeable in this one. And I just don't think the transition between the colors works out as well as some other yarns. But it's still cool. I like it. And then the last thing I have here is another bralette, but it's just kind of a design I made up myself. I needed something to work on when I was in the office on Wednesday, and I can't view YouTube in the office, and I did not have time to write anything down to take with me. So I did write down the different cup sizes and how many to chain and how many rows to make. But other than that, I kind of winged it from there. So this is just a design I made up. I made it in a size large, so this would be a C cup, possibly D, depending on your bust measurement. I would say if you have a small measurement, then it would be fine for a D, but it's more of a C. And this is in the Peaches and Cream Original in the color Oasis. So it is just this khaki color with some flecks in it of orange and green. What I did for this is I just made a basic halter, so it will just go around the neck. Made the cups, and then I made, I don't even know what to call it, but this part right here. So it will wrap around the back and then tie up there. And whoever gets it can decide whatever they want to do with it, whether they're just going to tie it like this. I would suggest maybe doing a little crisscross to tie it. You could always tie it tight, depending on your measurements. When I was working on it, and again, I was doing this at work, and kind of just winging it, but I did not like the look of the cups into the band. I still really don't, but I don't frog things. Unless I'm not really far into a project, then I will, but at this point, I was not taking anything out and fixing it to make it something I would like better, and I'm sure other people wouldn't mind it at all. A few people at work were looking at it and they liked it, but I just felt like the fact that the bra cups into the band are the same color, it just kind of blends way too much for me, and obviously it will. So what I did is I weaved in a piece of yarn, which is kind of hard to see on camera, and honestly, if you're looking at it, in person, you probably won't really see it that much as either, but if you look close enough, you can see that it's weaved throughout, and then I just put a little bow in the center just to kind of break up between the bra and the band here. But that is the last one I've made, and that's all I've made this week. So again, not really too much. Probably won't get too much done this week coming up either. I am working 13 hours both tomorrow and Tuesday, just to kind of help out before I'm out Wednesday. I do plan on being out for the rest of this week, so Wednesday through Friday, which I'll have to be because I'll be in the hospital, but I should be home Friday, hopefully afternoon, hoping for morning, but hospital's probably not going to happen. And then I plan on taking the whole week off after. So not only to help out and try to get some stuff done before I'm out, but also because I don't have a lot of PTO to cover it. At this point, I think if I planned it all out correctly, I'll still be about 2.5 days short without pay. So that is why I'm working 13 hours, because without that extra hours tomorrow and Tuesday, I'd be even shorter. We will see how I feel mid next week. I do have my post-op follow-up on Wednesday the 20th, and I might work Thursday and Friday, and then I won't even have to worry about going with no pay. But I also don't want to push anything. I am having surgery, and I don't know how I'm going to feel. So the plan is to take a whole week and a half off and go back July 25th, which is my son's 9th birthday. So I'm just kind of helping out and getting some extra stuff done between Monday and Tuesday. So I am gonna crochet during the day while I'm working. I always do, but I definitely don't get a lot done while I'm working, because I do have to focus on my job. I do tend to focus better while I'm crocheting, but I also want to finish my brother's blanket and I don't want to mess it up. So when working on the Mosaic blanket, I do tend to crochet a little bit slower while I'm working. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done between Monday and Tuesday. And of course, I probably won't even do any crocheting Wednesday unless my surgery is late in the afternoon. They did tell me at my one appointment that the surgeon does like to do the surgeries in the afternoon. So I might crochet that morning. I might be, too nervous to crochet. Don't know. And honestly don't know what Thursday or Friday is going to look like being in the hospital either. I'm sure at some point I'll get some crocheting done, but it probably won't be much. So my next video will probably be short, and I honestly don't know when it will be, but I am trying to post kind of regularly. I don't have a schedule or anything yet. Once I get more subscribers and everything, I will try to make a set schedule of when to post, but I also don't really do anything other than do the weekly updates. I don't purchase much yarn, especially not right now. I do have, in my opinion, quite a bit, and I have many projects that I specifically bought yarn for, so I don't really want to purchase any yarn right now. So I don't really have anything to post for that. So I do just keep showing the progress I've been making on things or any finished objects. But if anything comes up other than that, I will make videos for it. If you can see, I do have my yarn shelves behind me now. I did just buy these the other day. I got them at Target. They were on sale for $26 a piece. So I am slowly moving my yarn from the other room into here. I'm not really too happy with these shelves. The shelves I currently have are much larger. So actually everything in this cube and this cube was in one cube in my current shelf. But it is a plasticky shelf that's held together with little circle clips. And the clips keep falling off, they're breaking, and I just wanted something more sturdy, so I have this. But they are pretty small, so this is only about, and I know you can't see it all, but I'm sitting on the floor. They go down to the floor up to here, so there is 6 cubes on each shelf because there's 2 shelves here. I want to get 2 more to stack on top of these. They are stackable. And dropping yarn. The ones I've been looking at to get are 9 cubes instead of 6, or it might be 8. 8 would make more sense. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'm hoping that will be big enough for all my yarn, because this is really only about a quarter of it. I wouldn't even say half made it in here. So that's my yarn. I don't really know what else to say. So thank you for watching. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. And if you could share the video, that would be great as well. Thank you everybody so much, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.